I'm talking today about remembering 9/11 and where we were. My family and I were on vacation. We had just gotten to, we were at Disney World. We had just gotten to Epcot where we were going to spend the day. And my husband took our 3 children over to this simulator ride. I don't even know what it was called, but it's like going from 0 to 80 in 3 seconds or something. So I sat that one out, and actually they came walking back just a couple of minutes after they left. It's kind of weird, and they said the ride was closed. So we went to the next place where we were going to, I don't even know, we got in line. We were going to get in line. And the attendant there said, "The park is closed. Please make your way to the exit in a safe and quick manner." So we were weird. We were bummed. We were weirded out a little bit, thinking, what's going on? We asked, and they couldn't tell us, or they wouldn't tell us. They weren't at liberty to tell us. So we were walking, thinking that perhaps it was a bomb threat, and we would be able to come back in, which was wishful thinking, I guess. But we didn't know what was going on as we made our way to the parking lot where the shuttle buses were. We had taken a shuttle bus over from our hotel. So we went back to the parking lot, and there were a lot of people there when we got in the parking lot, and we were able to hear snippets of conversation, people who were crying and upset. We heard New York City, we heard airplanes and crashing into Twin Towers, but we couldn't put it all together. And finally, the parking lot kept getting emptier and emptier, and we were the last group of people. Just a handful of people left in this big, deserted parking lot, not knowing what happened, not knowing what was going to happen. It was just bizarre. And so finally our bus did come, and we got back to the hotel. It was around 1 o'clock when we finally heard what had happened, actually. We walked into the lobby, and the place was full of people that were glued to the television set as they watched the airplanes hit the towers. And as we tried to grasp and understand what was going on, it took the rest of the day really to put it all together. And that night, being in Orlando, the host city was shut down. Nothing was open, no cars on the highways. It was just a really weird feeling and experience. And my husband and I knew that we had to make a decision. Our vacation had just started, so were we going to stay and continue our vacation? Was Disney World going to be open the next day? We were going to go to Magic Kingdom, and then we were going to go to the beach for the rest of the week. Do we stay? Do we go home? We kind of wanted to be with family, but this was our vacation. Our kids were young. They wanted Disney World and the beach. They really didn't understand what was going on. But this was a huge event. This doesn't happen in America, but it did. So we did choose to stay, and it was really a weird experience, because one minute you were having fun on a ride or relaxing on the beach, and then all of a sudden you would remember, wow, the devastation, the people that were suffering, the lives that were lost, just what was going on everywhere else. I do remember being on the beach, riding down the main street of Panama City Beach, and seeing the American flags flying everywhere, and on the marquees, God Bless America and Pray for America, and we will never forget, those types of things. And I remember every time we would go into a shop or a restaurant, they would hand us these little flag pins for your lapels to wear in memory and support of our country. It was the most bizarre time. Certainly the most weird vacation that we had ever experienced, even considering that we had just been on one, or actually no, we were actually on another one later. Hurricane Katrina hit, and we were evacuated. But anyway, that we will never ever forget, the tragedy of 9/11.